Hello, on today's video, we're going to show you how to set up the Pentagon Challenge. Why am I talking so sugar Lloyd Grossman? I do not know, but let's go through it. Look, the Pentagon Challenge is simple. You have to win all 5 Champions Leagues across the 5 continents. Really simple, but is it actually easy to do? There's been a lot on YouTube showing you other creators actually winning it. On PC, is it possible to do in console? Let's explain how to do it. Let's show you how to set it up, and then you can get off and do your own saves, and hopefully come back and tell us how you do it. When you're setting up the save, we're going to go unemployed, so we don't actually know what club we're taking over. If you know what club you're going to take over, you choose the club here. We're going to go unemployed Pentagon scheme. So when you go to start as club manager, you click that drop down and you start unemployed, and then that lets you go straight into advanced setup and choose your leagues. Basically, what you want to do is you get 10 nations in console, so you have to pick them wisely. You have to pick across the five continents. When it comes to things like original, real world, and your world, you can choose whichever ones you want. There's no real preference on how you do it. It's up to you. It's just that very first season will be transfers throughout the year. But if you do it like I'm going to do, which is unemployed, it's really not going to impact you because you're probably going to take over clubs maybe in Asia or in South Africa. So you're not really going to have that much of an impact. It's only going to be for the first year, so you can choose whichever ones you want on the modes. When it comes to create the career game, you get to the advanced setup, which is by pressing the triangle. And we're going to choose South Africa. We're going to choose, in this one, we're going to choose Japan. You could choose Korea. You could choose Australia. It really depends which league you want to. Japan's obviously the newest one, so that's obviously really nice. In America, probably the MLS, but you could choose the Mexican La Liga. You've got then the South Americans, which are probably Argentina and Brazil, which already gives 6 out of 10. So you're going to have to choose one of the 4, Argentina, Brazil, Japan, or Korea, to remove. Then you're going to go big 5 in Europe, which is England, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain. Again, depends how low the active leagues you want to set up, but that's up to you as well. Once you're happy, you're just going to start the game. I'm going to the bottom just to show how many leagues there are, because it's not just 10 leagues, it's obviously about 20, 30 leagues. There you go, 31 leagues from 10 countries, around over 50,000 players. This is probably the maximum of the database. So we're going to set this up now. And then the next step we're going to come into is when you get to choose what you're actually going to do management-wise. Okay, so once you've chosen your manager and you've set that up, first thing you're going to need to do is find out what jobs are available. So really easy to do this. Press the navigation screen on the left-hand side, go down to Job Center. Now, as you can see, there's all jobs here for everything advertised. You're going to take the filters out by clicking on filter and just saying managers. You can see here there's a lot of national teams, but there are a couple of lower league saves. So you can take out international, and these are all the club teams that you could potentially take charge of. It's unlikely you're going to pick anyone up in the higher leagues. You're probably going to have to settle for the lowest of the leagues and work your way up. So that's likely to be in the English National South or the Vanarama, maybe the French, more likely to be in the South African Championship or the J League 3. So we're going to apply for all vacancies just to see what we get. As you can see, you get loads of notifications telling you these are the applications received. You're going to skip forward a couple of days to see if anyone responds. I'm open to working abroad. It's a journeyman Pentagon Challenge. Of course I am. One odd question. Okay, so you're going to get notifications of managers getting sacked. That's fine. You're going to get weekly job updates asking you to apply for jobs. So that's nice and easy. And you're just going to keep waiting. It can take a couple of days, so I won't worry too much. Okay, there you go. First job offer is the English National South. We are not starting off in Europe. So we're going to say no. And then St. Albans or South Africa. Look, we got Black Leopards and Marumo Gallants, both South African teams. We're going to delay this just to see who else gives us offers. There you go. Look, Milford FC again in South Africa. and the Swallows in South Africa. So it looks like usually, unless you want to pick the English clubs or maybe a couple of Japanese, South Africa's going to be where you start, and because there's only one league system, and the African Champions League, it's relatively small pool to actually try and dominate there. Okay, so there you go. You can keep going, and then you'll delay, and they'll come back, and then they'll offer you a job, and you just got to assess it and take it, and whatever you want to do, start your career, start your journey, and get, for example, the Black Leopards or Milford or whoever will be up through the South African First Division into the Premier League, win the Premier League, get into the Champions League, and then move on once you've won it. Why not drop us a like or subscribe to the channel? Why not comment down below if you've already started the Pentagon challenge? Let us know how you're getting on. Are you midway through? Who are you managing at the moment in time? Anyway, till next time, toodaloo. I don't know. Take care. Bye.